Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today we are in the Strikemaster, which is a 6-3 squadron, not squadron, battle pass vehicle for the British. It is a premium. It's a strike aircraft. That's what I was trying to say. It's literally in the name. I don't know how I messed that one up, but either way, we're going to be out here straight chilling. The only thing I really know about this plane is that you have like a ton of 7mm, which obviously at like Super Prop BRs, not really the most ideal guns in the world, but you do have a really good flight model from what I've heard. Your energy retention's pretty good. Yeah, it looks quite fun. We do have a down tier. Might even be a full down tier. I'm not sure of these BRs. I don't ever play props, man, but either way, we should be having a little bit of fun with this. I'm not really sure how to play this thing because I don't play early jets all that often. Well, I haven't in a while since I've done the SK-60. And as well as that, I'm really not familiar with this plane specifically, like, at all. So, another thing to add to the pile, I might as well just spray in the head on. I don't really want to get hit by a 50mm. That thing is scary. So, I'm just going to pull back in here. We're going to get a couple of shots in. It's going to do literally fuck all because, as I said earlier, that's 7mm. Lol. We're going to pull back in again. We're going to spray even more again. This time we critically hit him. Wow, we probably turned his wing yellow or some shit. I want to make sure this Doe 335 cannot spray us down. I'm just going to roll around his nose if I can see him. There we go. I can see him now. I'm just going to start flat turning. Looks like he is, in fact, pulling away. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to extend away a little bit. It looks like he's going to dive on the Hornet and he's going to go over that way. I'm going to gain a little bit of altitude back here and a little bit of energy. I have crippled that 262 a little bit, so I'm sure the Hornet's gonna finish him off for me. Yeah. Never mind, somehow the Hornet has died. I think he might have taken the 262 down with him by the looks of it. Yep. I'm going to be climbing sort of in a bit of a weird angle here. Also going to be trying to gain some speed while I am doing it to hopefully engage some people on their team. I don't want to go for all of them at once, especially considering we just do not really have the guns for it, so I want to see if I can sort of engage them one by one, or at least engage them, like, with my team. So it's not just, like, me versus everyone here. So I'm going to fly towards my team a little bit. I'm going to keep on gaining speed and altitude. I probably should have done quite a bit more with my air spawn, but the Doe 335 just forcing us down was, you know, not ideal. So I'm just going to have to slowly turn back in and engage. And it looks like we do have friends around us now, mostly zeros. Actually, a lot of zeros. We have a horde of zeros. So we should fit right in trying to host some people down. There's a Corsair pulling away. There is a 109 behind, which I want to make sure does not go for me. It looks like he's on the Key 84. I'm not really sure who I should go for there. I'm going to leave the Key 84 to hopefully get some help from our team. Corsair's diving. I'm not sure if he's trying to pull me down below the rest of his team or just sort of like leave, essentially. So P39N, which I don't really want to take the head on with. But he also doesn't seem to be super sentient. Okay, no, he's pulling back in now. I'm just going to leave. He gets tagged a bit by the zero. Looks like he might be going down from that. I'm going to be pulling back in and around towards him and the Spitfire. See if I can hose some more people down. Nope, looks like he's still trying to fight him. I'm just going to start spraying then. Among Us. Among Us. Alright, we finished him off. Cool. Question for you guys. Do you love Among Us? Because I do love Among Us. Among Us is amazing. This Spitfire's in the stall. I'm just going to get a couple tags on him here. It's not like the 7mm are actually going to, you know, do anything. I'm just going to get assist credits on him. It looks like we're just going to get a lot of assists this game and not really much else. Although there is a Corsair stalling himself out here going for the Spitfire. So I'm going to try and pull back in and save the Spitfire, although this A6M5, yep, shreds him instead. Looks like that team is just getting rinsed by ours, so there's not really much else I can do here. I don't have very, like, good cannons to really play aggressively with, and because my team's just sort of like stayed up, I can't really, you know, do much else, so I guess I just continue hosing people down with my incredible aim because I use the... Oh, okay, we pilot sniped him. Let's go. We actually get a kill? No way. First ever. Alright, and that's the pretty much entire team. They have like 5 people left. I think like 3 of them are in bombers. Oh, okay, there's 2 109s in space. We are going to have to do something about that. not really sure what the game plan is for these 109s, to be honest. They're just sort of like sitting up, you know, just leaving us alone. So I don't know if they're ever going to like engage me or something, or if they're just going to, you know, stay in space the rest of the game, or what's happening. There's a fella down there, but I think it's a bomber, and I'm not super keen on the 7mm actually doing damage to that, so could go for like an engine hose or something. There is another B-29, maybe? Something. No, HE-177 up in space. There is a 109, looks like he's finally going to try and pull down and engage us here. I think. I mean, he turned back into us. Is he going to... No? Oh, guess not. Okay then, well, this is why I'm not the biggest enjoyer of prop games, because, Bomber sitting in orbit, 109 sitting in orbit, 109 not sitting in orbit, but running back to their airfield. Oh, there's a Corsair! Come here, buddy! Hey, little guy! Come on, we're gonna have a fun time. Hi, friendo. Just you and me. Just gonna hose down on the head-on, and then we're just gonna pull up and over. Oh, he's like... He's not doing hot. He's damaged by something. I'm not fully sure what has damaged him, but either way, I'm just gonna start doing circles here. And because, you know, we have energy retention for days, we can literally just, you know, do the circles, and eventually we will, in fact, get on his 6. Just gonna hose him down. We get a couple of hits in there. My aim is not really the best. I think I've already said that. I'm just gonna do the same thing again. We're just gonna keep spinning in the circles. And now we're on a 6. And we can just continue holding down the fire button until something happens. Don't mind my aim. I never play these BRs or guns. Alright then. And I'm just going to pull so far up that he can't really follow. I'm just going to start doing the spins again. Wow. Thrilling, I know. He's not going to pull in for that. It might look like he is, but he is not going to get anywhere near. We're just going to, you know, keep going up, around, and over. Looks like he's trying to sort of break off and extend. Or is he just that damaged? Yeah. He's just that damaged. There's not really much he can do, but it also takes me like 7 years to actually, you know, kill him. There we go. We eventually take him down. That took a lot of rounds, but we do in fact get another kill. 3 kills and 2 assists, not terrible. I mean, it is prop BR, so I am just sort of like clubbing, but still, either way, shut up. I think I jammed some of my 7mm as well. I was going that aggressive trying to circle. Alright, and we have the 177 in orbit there and a 288C, which is taken off from the airfield. And we're just sort of going to be existing for the rest of this game, I presume. Woohoo. I've said this a million times, but I'm not really a huge fan of prop games because of this. They just take so long to start and take so long to end that I would rather just play... I like top tier games over incredibly quickly, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because I would rather actually be able to catch everybody in the lobby really quickly so no one can actually just like run for eternity or sit in orbit. Whereas in prop games, unfortunately, not really the case. So it is just like, you know, a bit slow for my liking. Well, this thing is a lot of lift. Look at those flaps. This plane is so weird looking as well. I don't like how it looks whatsoever. Like, look at pictures of like the Dragonfly, the A37, I think it is, the Dragonfly. Compared to this thing, like this thing has a fat ass forehead. Oh, we get an S-spawn, look at us go. Whee! But yeah, this thing has a fat ass forehead. It has a really bizarre looking like tail rudder. The wings are like, the wings are fine, but just like everything else is really disproportional. The fuselage is like square shaped. The intakes are like way too tiny. It just looks super bizarre to me. I don't like the look of it whatsoever. I really hope one day they do add the A37, the Dragonfly, into the game, because it would essentially just be like this. Well, actually just like this because you only get the 7mm gun pods again, I think. But the engines are basically like, you get 2 of the engines and they have about the same power as this thing single engine does each. And it is like a little heavier, I think. And it also could get like 9Bs or something. I don't know. It could be a very fun plane regardless. Just slap on like an ahistorical 20mm gun pod or 2. And, you know, chuck it in the game. Same thing as the little Japanese modern-day trainer thing. There's a ton of really cool, quirky trainer aircraft they could add into this game like this, but they just sort of, you know, don't want to. Instead, we get, like, copy-paste battle passes now with, like, a fucking pattern. Woo! And a Helldiver. We already have a premium Helldiver. We have a Tech Tree Helldiver. Now we have a Battle Pass premium Helldiver. Wow. Thrilling. Whee! We're just gonna cut that guy down. I'm just gonna go kill the AI for a little bit. I've got nothing better to do. I'm just yapping over gameplay at this point. Wow, let's go. We finally got him to take engine damage after that many rounds. This thing is so funny, man. Fucking 7 mils. There we go. That should be him properly going down now. It is very satisfying to just, like, repeatedly land gunshots, though, I will say. It would be cool to see, like, the jammed guns on X-ray, like, if they turned, like, not black, but, like, a different color or something. That would be kind of nice. This poor guy's ran out of fuel. What a shame. The Ju-288 and its consequences. If I keep circling the one pillbox over and over again, I'm sure eventually it'll kill it. I don't know what the zeros do. Maybe he ran out of fuel as well, but that airfield's not going to cap, I don't think. I don't know how the hell this airfield in the middle here works. All I know is that, like, you just can't really cap it from what I've seen. How is the hostile team capping A? We're literally... What? Okay, then. I don't understand how this works. I feel like Gaijin just straight up copy-pasted this asset from, like, another map. I just never bothered to make it work. And so now it's just, like, sort of there, and they've completely forgotten about it, just like the floating castle. We have now gotten to the stage of the game where there is a 0 bombing pillboxes, because 1-288 is just sitting in orbit, and we have nothing else to do. Let's go, number 1 pillbox destroyer over here. I probably could have, like, loaded up rockets on this thing. Well, I mean, I actually couldn't have, because it just immediately air-spawned me on takeoff. I could, like, land without damage and J out and get rockets, maybe, but I don't even know if it's going to be worth it. I mean, we have, like, another 7.5 minutes. Oh, they're watching Better Call Saul. Great, good to know. Glad I didn't exactly have a TV show to watch over here, man. I gotta fucking find something. I'm just gonna sprinkle my cum all over this 0 real quick. Got nothing better to do right now. Alright then, I'm just gonna go land back with my ult over here and see if I can get some rocket pods. Maybe I can kill like a tank while I'm waiting or something. I don't know, man, I'm so bored. Alright, we have like 2 minutes left in the game. I've literally just full loaded up on rockets and I'm gonna go see if I can kill some tanks. Oh, this thing doesn't get a ground computer, never mind. I'm gonna have no clue how the fuck to aim these things then. You're about to watch God's greatest cast pilot in action, baby. Let's go. Oh, there we go. We got one. Let's go. I'm going to select the T-80s first. No way. Ground RB reference. T-80 BVM in Warth Hunter. Epic Warth Hunter video game reference. Wow. Alright, peek. We can just slowly click on all of these medium tanks. And eventually we will win the game. Wow. At least we're going to get a lot of RP for this. I mean, that's one upside. I am researching like a bunch of aircraft in rank 5, 6, and 7 Britain still. So this is going to be useful for that at the very least. The snebs are actually remarkably easy to aim. I thought they were going to be a lot more difficult. You can just click on the tanks and then destroy them. Oh, look at that. We're actually capping the zone because I got rid of the tanks. No way. This is actually a first time I've ever seen this in game before. After 10,000 battles. That's wild. There we go. That is the last of the medium tanks destroyed. Wow. Yeah, they're 10 kilometers up, 11 kilometers up. That's wild. Oh well, we cap A at the very least, so our team stays winning. Oh wait, does this actually just win us the game? Let's go, based. That actually does. Hell yeah. Let's go. We've got the hype man in chat as well, based. Alright. That was one hell of a game, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, let's go. We get the 30k RP and 100k silver loins just for, like, literally clicking on some people and then on some tanks afterwards, based. Honestly, this thing could be remarkably fun for ground strike, but I mean, it's probably better for air-to-air still, so... Probably rock the machine guns first, and then once you've taken it in, once you've killed all the enemy players and you've taken it back into the airfield, swap to the, CAS loadout, and then just bully everything on the ground. Well, I say bully like they're actual tanks. You can do that in ground RB if you want as well, actually. Like those little tanks that I was clicking on there, you can do that but with real players instead and just ruin their day. That would be sick. So, I wouldn't usually do this, and you would be surprised that God's greatest ground RB main, which is me, would actually be able to get this thing out in ground realistic battle. don't look at the number of tanks killed. Shut up. Yeah, I have this thing out though. I did just take out the Ratel 90, sorry, and spam scouts and spam heat rounds. We have managed to get this thing out. I have wanted to actually play this in ground because that's kind of what it's designed for. Like, it is a cast plane. That was sort of why it was added to the game, what it was intended to do in the first place. So I do at least want to, like, try it and see if I can actually, you know, do something. There is a BTR of some variety down here bullying my teammate. So I'm just going to spam a couple of rockets in his direction. We do get a critical hit on him. It looks like it takes out a lot of his crew members, but not fully all of them. Is that a Catalina? Some fucking player. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? I am used to the spotting system. Not having the spotting system is not very happy for my brain cells. Is he coming closer to me or further away? Further away. Got it. Alright. Have a feeling I'm not gonna get much help. Can I pull him towards the Hornet? Probably not. I mean, I can't kill this guy because I have 7 mils, so... Like, I can wait for him to get bored and pull away, but, like, I can't actually turn in and kill him, so I'm just gonna leave him do his thing. Looks like he does head towards the battlefield in the Hornet, so that's good. Good thing for us. The M53-59 does go down. I wonder, can I hit this guy with a rocket? No, we barely miss. That's unfortunate. That's probably the most use I'm actually going to get out of the rockets on this thing, but either way, I'm going to head back in, see if I can find some things to poke with the snebs. Hey, buddy. Any friendos around? There's one of you over here. That should... There we go. Bink, we do get the kill on him. There might be an SPAA in that. No. There is a couple guys going under and looks like into the tunnel. There is also a fella in this direction who is tanking some hits from our team. I'm going to go for him. I don't have a clear angle on any of these guys. Alright, no, he does die. Alright, then we're just going to go back up and around. We are very vulnerable to sort of any anti-cast plane that anyone wants to spawn. We do just sort of immediately die in this thing, so that's not great, but I'm going to pretend that that doesn't happen. I'm going to see if I can get any kills before that does happen. So, there is a U. Oh, no, you have the proxy, don't you? You have the big scary round, so I don't want to go near you. You scare me. You give me nightmares. I'm going to sort of fly away and dip a little bit around this hill. Hi. Ooh, there's a guy who stole himself out up here. Alright, he is facing towards me though, so I don't really want to take a head on. I could potentially go for the kill on him, but it would take me a long-ass time to get the kill, which is the main issue. The RDP seems to want me dead, which is a bit of an issue. Considering I... No, he's not shooting at me. Hold on. He is machine gunning someone else, so he has got sidetracked or distracted, which means I am going to sneak up on him here and simply spam my rockets. There we go. He does, in fact, go down to S3M. Bye-bye. We're just going to pull up and around here and bully another little thing on the ground. Woohoo. Oh, wait, no, they have an SPA. I'm going to dodge that SPA shots. I could go for the Bearcat again. I'm going to pull in on the 6 of the Bearcat, actually. Oh, no, they have a Corsair up now. Yeah, no, I'm going to force him to... I was saying I'll force him to fly into the ground as a joke, but somehow he actually did just fly straight into the ground there, so that's cool. Random plane kill, let's go. Now they have, like, actual SPA up, because me and the Hornet have just been poking them for, like, the last 10 years, so I'm going to actually get a little bit of speed here and see if I can go, like, dive back down on someone, maybe. Our engine is crippled, so I do just sort of want to, like, get another kill or two and get the hell out of here, because I'm not really doing so hot. Maybe there's someone on the mountain who I can kill without getting into range of the SPAA. It looks like there is someone on the mountain, but whether I can actually kill them and aim the rockets well enough is going to be another matter entirely. But I'm going to try. He's sitting still. He's going to be a nice, easy target for us. And if not, I'll get him to the point where the Tiger West can clean him up. I'm just going to do that. We get a critical hit. Looks like we kill his transmission and not much else. The Tiger should be able to clean him up without too much difficulty, hopefully. It is a Tiger player, but I do still have enough faith in him. And I'm just going to head back in and rearm here. I don't know. Are you an RD piece? Nope. Oh, you're an SP. You're a skink. Fuck, I forgot that's a thing. I was like, oh, that's just a Sherman. I can kill him. No. Skinks are a thing. I don't usually play ground RB, so I'm not familiar as to what one would look like. I don't really think it's worth taking out a backup. I'm going to do it anyways. Why not? Let's go. I do get to make all of the grand players on the comment section cringe for a game, but oh well. Either way, that was pretty fun. That is the Strikemaster Mk.88, the funny. Either way, I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow, but hope you enjoyed. Hope I made your day at least a little bit better. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow in something else. I'm not fully sure what it is yet, but either way, have a great day, and I will see you then. So yeah, goodbye.